evening, everybody. Welcome to Halloween Horror Nights 30. It's the most magical time of the year again for us, and I'm sure most people that are here. Tonight we're actually going to be going through some scare zones, some houses, and we're going to rate them. Our rating scales is a little bit weird. We use our two dachshunds. So Kona is our small dachshund. She's a little tiny girl, afraid of everything. Kailani is our other dachshund. She is a little chunkster. She loves food, eats everything, and anything that she can. So our food is going to be based on Kailani's 1 to 5. Our scare zones or scares or whatever is going to be based on Kona's 1 to 5 again. So that's how we're going to rate everything. So you'll see like at the bottom of the screen when we rate something, it'll be like their faces. So we just want to do something a little different. But anyways, we're going to go inside here in just a second. We stopped and got some ice cream.
Yes.
Nicole's mouth is completely black right now. But what is this?
It's Boo Better ice cream. So I think what they did is take their original like cake batter ice cream and dye it black and then put a bunch of candy and stuff in it. It's really good. It's awesome. It is dyeing my mouth completely black, but I guess that just makes me more ready for HHN. So as it melts.
All right, so we're gonna roll inside, maybe grab a drink on the way in, and then go through some scare zones and houses. So come along.
Yeah. Alright, so we're here right by the lagoon. You can see behind us Marathon of Mayhem, Carnage Factory is the show. This guy's like, is that a vlog? Yes it is. He's quit. But anyways, we're gonna go check out Carnage Factory and see how it stacks up compared to last year. So let's check it out. Okay, so we just got done with Marathon of Mayhem Carnage Factory. What did you think?
It was good. It's very entertaining, very well done. Great imagery. The only thing that my biggest my biggest issue, I guess, was that it didn't really hit every part of Horror Nights for this year. Kind of because when you for Marathon of Mayhem last year, they kind of like had a tribute to every single house and scare zone. So
don't get me wrong, I love this show. It's fun, it's exciting, but it's not that show that I'm like, I need to go see it every time I go. Awesome, good music. It was very energetic. Overall, yeah, it was good. I liked it. So I don't know, what would you rate it out of Kailani's?
Kailani's?
It's not really, or no, not Kailani's, Tona's. I guess not really a scare
I'd probably say
factor.
2 out of 5.
A 2 out of 5, okay.
Yeah, I mean, last year was so good, and this year was kind of a little underwhelming to me, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, the bar was set really high last year, so I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5 because it was great. It really was. Just in comparison of last year, that was like a 10 out of 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it was good. I would definitely recommend seeing it. Don't miss it. I don't think it was as good as HHN30. So.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep going.
Yeah. Okay, so super quick, we just got done with Marathon of Mayhem. We're gonna walk through Seek and Destroy and check out the tribute store. And it's just gonna be a quick walkthrough to show you guys what it's like and what is in each of the rooms and the hallway. Being stalked before walking in here. Yeah. All right, so we are walking into the tribute store. Figured maybe a little bit earlier in the night it'd be a little bit quieter. So we walk into the first room and bam! There's a lovely bear. A very spooky, haunted looking house. Twins. Actually, that was pretty good. Yeah, I'm not gonna highlight all the merch that's in here because it is just bomb, but really spooky, little Victorian looking. And over here is Frankenstein's monster, wax figurine, lots of awesome monster stuff in here.
Another thing, you can also get custom HHN phone cases, which I'm probably gonna do at some point soon. Honestly,
yeah,
these are awesome. I have the T-shirt for that, so I'm probably gonna get the
yeah, this is pretty awesome.
Coolest part of this room, it's got a tribute to every single icon.
Yeah, so
caretaker right here.
I don't know. Do you think this is like Jack's house? I don't know if this is supposed to be.
He's kind of the top dog over there, so I don't know.
Yeah, I probably should look into lore more, but in true JustUniversalThings fashion, we don't know what we're talking about. So, but we're here to enjoy it, and yeah, you can see all the icons are highlighted in this room. It is definitely a tribute to icons. Good old Jack. How cool is this, though? Little highlight on Chucky, even though he's not really in the event with the sci-fi release.
Oh, and close to Springfield, he does have his own little box.
Yeah, like a picture opportunity, right?
Yeah. What?
Picture opportunity.
So proper.
Right.
Picture opportunity.
All right, and so walking into this hallway earlier,
of course, you got the trackers right there as you walk in.
Of course they are.
The YouTube OGs.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we have to thank them for getting us into this. It is fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are all the photographs that were pictured in the that were taken in the 5 and dime. I think you could go and submit yourself to be kind of photoshopped into a Victorian-looking photograph. But this is kind of more the tribute to Beetlejuice. Lots of greens and purples. Oh man!
If you want to buy one of the heads, $950 a piece.
That's pretty dope.
But they are
though.
for sale, so that is cool.
Alright. We need to not be caught with too many drinks in this place, because man, this is dangerous.
If I spend $950 in one night, just shoot me.
And then over here, there's like an old abandoned barn and a jack-o'-lantern wax figure over here. And then, of course, all the snacks. And then a tribute to Shady Brook over here.
Home for the criminally insane.
Yes, you belong there, fool.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, lots of awesome snacks as always. Hello. Sorry to be weird and creepy. Oh, this is so cool. I can't imagine on the... Yeah, these are weird and creepy, but awesome. Weird, creepy, and beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Tasty.
Yeah, we'll be back. Yeah, lots of awesome treats and snacks. All right, so we're gonna walk out, and over here there is a pressed penny or coin, or no, this one's not pressed. It's like a little.
Well,
like,
you can get a coin that has the all these different images on it. So you got Jack, you got a pumpkin for the Pumpkin Lord, Frankenstein, tribute sword. Just get
that's
printed on one of
cool.
the. They're not gold, but
yeah.
gold
So these are
color coins.
$5 each, or 4 for $15. So buy 3 get 1 free.
You will understand the true pain as your body is connected to the machine and drained of all life. And I promise you, humans, you will be very much alive with all of this. And as you begin to submit your
We are walking over to check out some of the scare zones, but on the way over there's actually this photo op, the picture opportunity that I was talking about earlier of Chucky. And I don't know exactly what happens, but I think you come in, I guess we're about to see, take a picture, and so, yep.
There you go.
Okay.
Something happens in there, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, a lot of flashing light and noise, but that's pretty cool.
It's a perfect demonstration.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, guys. So we're walking through Simpsons and Springfield, obviously Krusty Land, and the Simpsons ride is open. But the one thing that's missing here is the roaming horde. Yeah, we've been kind of bummed out, and it feels just a little bit empty over here. Like, yes, there's people everywhere, but the one thing that we've come to expect is the roaming horde.
All right, so we just got the brisket grilled cheese. What's in it?
I don't know. It's just brisket. I think like an aioli grilled cheese, and it's like almost pressed panini style. And then we got the tea.
Boston Tea Party?
I don't know if it's a Boston Tea Party.
I'm just
I
calling
think
it
it's
that.
the poison tea. It's really good. It's strong. There's no ice in it, so it's like the straight drink. So it's not super cold, but it's pretty good. And we have this, the brisket grilled cheese the other day, and it's pretty bomb. Just to kind of show you, so this is the middle. Cheesy, briskety.
Cheesy, caramelized onions.
Yeah, that's what I'm missing, caramelized onions.
Yeah.
So yeah, just really, really good dish. So this right here is like, I think $20.49 or $20.99. So you save about $1.
Actually, really good pricing, yeah.
Yeah. So you save about $1 if you pair it together. But all in all, yeah, we love this. It's worth getting for sure. I would give this probably like the brisket sandwich a 5 out of 5 Taiwanese, and then the tea party maybe like a 3.5 out of 5. I like it. I don't love it. It's not the best thing I've ever had. You can taste the booze, so that's good. Step right up.
Yes, you can.
The caretaker is here.
Hey, I'm waiting for you.
And your time has come. Here we go. And welcome. Your time has come.
Your male tendency. Framing the human that you wish to sacrifice. The deceit to the controller that your idiot friend seems to sacrifice you. Is this your desire, human? Do you wish to align with the machine and the controller? Are you a beta male like your friend? I'm inclined to believe this to be true. How will you be an asset to the machine? How will you be an asset to the machine, human? What attributes do you possess that the controller will find useful? I am not speaking to you, beta male. Why do you seek to draw attention to yourself? Do you feel inadequate? Are you that insecure to where you will use the joy and bring attention to yourself? I will continue our conversation. Now, you wish to join the rest of the machine, human. Kneel before me. Kneel before me, human. May bow by my power and sacrifice. May bow. Go. Remove yourself.
Alright, so we just stopped in Diagon Alley, but before we did that, we actually stopped at a food truck over in San Francisco, like right before, actually right inside Crib TV next to Shea Alcatraz. There's a truck that has a chicken specialty, like they have wings, this is a banh mi. So we got the banh mi. It's chicken tossed in Thai chili sauce, cucumbers, and Asian slaw. So we're gonna give this a shot, see how it is. It's actually a really big portion for Horror Nights.
I mean, this one compared to my hand.
Yeah, for comparison, that's Nicole's hand, and there's the sandwich. So it's pretty big. So we're gonna give this a shot, tell you how it is, and let you know if it's worth getting or not.
All right, so at the Gremlins, we're just in the corner over here by Grigorovich, and we are trying our banh mi sandwich. Seriously, just like sitting posted up. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to focus. Oh yeah. This thing is huge. Like you were saying, for like one person, this would be a lot. Honestly, it's more than enough for one person, let alone like two, definitely.
Yeah, this is a big ass sandwich, and honestly, the flavor is outstanding.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, it tastes just like a banh mi. The cucumber is super fresh. The slaw has a good Asian zing to it, and the chicken has the Thai chili coating, which gives it that spice and sweet I mean, and the crunch of the chicken is excellent.
Yeah.
This is a very good sandwich. I highly recommend getting this.
Yeah. It was probably the equivalent of like 3 to 4 full chicken tenders on there, right? Oh, pour one out for the homies. But no, this was very good. I would definitely recommend this, and it's kind of a good mix up too of the all fried foods that we're kind of used to. So yeah, 5 out of 5 Kawanis for me.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
We are ending our night tonight here, but before we end that, we kind of wanted to go over our thoughts of the scare zones. So we're gonna start with the 30 years, 30 fears. What do you think?
So I like it. It's good, and it wraps up just the very basics of what Horror Nights is. And after the stars, it's always been very hard to get a good scare zone in there anyways. For me, it's definitely not the best, but it's fun. It's fun. It's just very like snap a picture. I don't know. There's not much else to it. I'd probably give it like a 2 out of 5 Konas. I know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's good. It has like a lot of like the icons.
Iconic figures from
iconic figures from past Horror Nights.
Yeah.
But
well, I think that's the thing too. I thought with the icons being at the front and the back of the scare zone, there's like the black, white, and red imagery. So I thought for sure we'd see them roaming, and it'd be like good picture opportunity for you, like to be one-on-one, which I don't really necessarily like the picture scare zones, but that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't that, but it's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 too. So moving on, we're gonna go to Eddie's lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I really like it. Again, it's kind of a little like picture, like I don't know, like photographic, and it kind of tends to be that way. But there's more jump scares, there's more action, there's a lot of characters. You have to hit it at the right time. But this would probably be like a 3.5 Konas for me, because it just, my issue with it is it's a lot of props just dropped, and the characters, like 1 or 2 characters representing, which I like to be like almost like teamed up on, because that's how I get scared, is where you're like looking one way and they distract you, and then somebody comes from the other side. That really doesn't happen here too much. A little bit, like they kind of like coincide, but yeah, like I'll give it 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I agree. So kind of to piggyback on what Nicole said, so it's more of a photo opportunity scare zone, so there's not a lot of people kind of getting up in your face and scaring you, but it has a lot of like past, like it has Van 55, Alien Invasion, a couple others from past Horror Nights, so it's cool, but it's not terribly scary. So I give it probably
it's fun.
I would say 2.5 out of 5.
Okay.
2.5 out of 5 Konas.
Yeah, so that takes us up to the Gorewood Forest Terror Queen scare zone, which for me personally, it's cool, it's fun. It's not as pretty as years past, which I think I kind of look for that in that scare zone. It's short, so they have to pack it in really quickly. Honestly, I'll give it like a 2 out of 5. The whole lore is not explored enough for me, personally. I think out of this event, the scare zones are probably the weakest, with the exception of one in my personal opinion, which I'm not going to say. But it's good. I enjoy it, but I'm just trying to not be that person who's like, oh yeah, great, awesome. Realistically, I think it's a 2 out of 5. It's fun, but that's about it.
Yeah.
It's quick, and they don't pack it in like they have in years past. So I think that's why I'm like 2 out of 5.
Yep, I agree. It's not as good. So in the past Horror Nights, they had Twisted Traditions, which was kind of like pumpkin themed and had like a lot of pumpkins in the trees and like pumpkin creatures walking around. So kind of like the Pumpkin Lord house this year, but in a scare zone. And before that, they had Trick or Treat, which is an amazing Halloween movie, super like cool, scary, and funny at the same time. But this Scarezone, World War IV, Terror Point Distance. And I kind of agree with Nicole. 2.5 out of 5 or 2 out of 5.
Yeah, I said 2 out of 5.
Yeah, 2 out of 5. I think that's a pretty good score. It's not too scary. I mean, every single time we've gone through it, it just kind of has been like a, kind of just moderate scares. But moving on from that, we're gonna go to Crypt TV. So Crypt TV, I was actually a huge fan of at first because we watched the YouTube shorts of Crypt TV like before we came here, and they were all really entertaining, really creepy, but kind of like Eddie's Lights Camera Action. It's more of like a photo opportunity scare zone. So there's these scares kind of standing on stages, but I gotta say, a lot of them are really well themed, really creepy looking, but at the same time, I mean, they're just standing on the stages, they're not kind of getting in your face, so it's more of a photo opportunity scare zone. So me personally, I would give that a 3 out of 5. What do you think?
I would give it a 2 out of 5. So for me, every single time that I've gone through there, it's fun. They represent the show well, but there's about 2 characters that actually roam in the streets, and like 3 that I can think of that roam in the streets that really interact with you, that are not like if you go up to the stage you're going to take a picture. So that's why I give it just a 2 out of 5. It's fun. It's very on point. Like the costumes they look like the show. But that's about it for me. I wish it was louder. I wish they blasted, put more jump scare sounds, because Miss Anity, she's got some, but other than that, the jump scare prompt doesn't really happen, and the music is just quiet. So you just hear the drunk people around you more than anything else. But that pretty much takes us on to Seek and Destroy. So Seek and Destroy for me is the strongest scare zone. I find it to be the most, the one that ties you up in it the most. Which is, when I go to a scare zone, I want to kind of get lost in it. The other ones you just kind of walk through. This one, I feel like you're looking up, you're looking down, you're waiting for chainsaws and things to pop out of you. So it's not perfect, but I give it a 4 out of 5 Konas. It's fun. It's really fun. The spotlights, the little stage show, chainsaws, there's mini stages. That's why I give it a 4 out of 5, and I find it to be the strongest scare zone. Do you agree?
I agree. So that's the most well-themed scare zone this year, and it's the most interactive scare zone as well. So the characters are actually getting up in your face, pulling chainsaws right behind you, which they do in a couple other scare zones, but this one they're just more prominent. And
well, and plus I think it makes the best use of New York and the area by the Mummy. It's a big area.
It's a big area.
Years past, except for the Purge, which I know some people are worried about the Purge. I love the Purge. I thought it filled it well. You got hit from all angles. That's kind of how this is.
Exactly how this is. Exactly. So. Yeah, so I mean, someone will distract you, somebody else will come up from the other side and scare the hell out of you, and it's a perfectly well placed area for that scare zone. And they have the smoke screen coming out, like kind of blinding you when you're walking through. So it's definitely the best one. The dragon just went off in Diagon Alley, but definitely the best scare zone this year. So I would give that a 4.5 out of 5.
Fair.
Yeah, very good. But
yeah. So that's kind of our general assessment. We're about halfway through the event, so things may change because this has changed a lot from the beginning of this event to now. So we'll kind of report back and let you know what we think if things change. But that's pretty much it for tonight. We might include a few more things that we've seen, made fun. Maybe we'll edit it in before this.
What time is it right now?
Right now, 11:30.
11:30. So we're probably gonna stay here until probably about like 1 o'clock. So we might go through a couple houses, but I think we're gonna cover the houses on another video.
Yeah.
This one would just kind of cover the scare zones and what our initial thoughts were. So
Yeah, all of our Horror Nights videos are going to be very disjointed because it's so much. And I know there's people who are very professional about this. We just get way too excited, so we're kind of all over the place, and that's because it's so good.
but anyways, we're
Yeah.
gonna cut it off here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do another video with more houses and more Horror Nights stuff. But anyways, thank you so much if you actually watched the whole thing and hung around. But we'll see you in the next video. So thank you so much.
Bye.